Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Erica. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. For this video, I am doing a memory plan for April 22nd through April 28th. I'm officially done with the month of April. I'm finally in May, almost caught up, which I should be caught up hopefully the next week and a half. This week I'm using a kit from Scribble Prince Co. called MCM. She came out with this last year, and it was like her birthday kit for like a male, and she came out with a new one this year too, which I really like, so I'll be getting that soon, so I can probably use it next year for my boyfriend's birthday. But that's the only time I ever really use a birthday kit for like a male is for my boyfriend's birthday, because all the other guys in my life that have birthdays are kind of like during the holidays, so I can't really use it. So that is why I chose to use this kit. I'm using some washi from Simply Gilded. It's just a black one with hollow bows. I don't have the silver one, unfortunately, so I used the hollow one because that's the closest I had. And then I'm also using some bottom washi overlays from Scribble Prince Co. And I think it's in hollow too. I think I grabbed the wrong one, but for me, I think hollow and silver look pretty similar, so I kind of just go back and forth with those. And it's just like the confetti one, and I just used it with the confetti going up just because I like that way. And I know you can kind of do it, it's kind of interchangeable. You can do it either coming up from the bottom or from the top. I'm also using some date dots from Scribble Prince Co. and now I'm just placing on the date covers. Um, let's see, did I use all the full? Yeah, I used the mini kit, or I have the mini kit, so I used all the full boxes. The full box overlays I used are all from Scribble Prince Co. too. I used the twinkle ones and then just like the confetti dot ones. And then for the glitter overlay, or for the overlays, the header overlays, sorry, I use the like sprinkled one. I really love those ones. I don't know if they're in our shop anymore. I cannot recall off the top of my head, but I have so many of them just because I loved them so much. I stocked up on them just in case she stops selling them ever, which is a possibility now, I guess. But yeah. So other than that, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about the sidebar because it's kind of coming up. The sidebar this week, I was tracking my hydration and no takeout. I did so much better this week on no takeout, so I went ahead and marked that on there. And then I also marked my dinners as well. Okay, moving on to Monday. On Monday, I worked a half day and I used a emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that. Underneath that, I marked that I went and got a pedicure that day, and I'm using a label from the kit along with a nail polish sticker from GP Sticker Studio. Underneath that, I am just using a little things from the kit and kind of doing what Jessica does on her Plan With Me's way by like cutting the washi to cover up that icon, and I'm using an asterisk icon, I can never say that word, to mark that I just made some dinner that day, and that icon is from Scribble Prince Co. Underneath that, on that label, I am marking that it was my grandfather's birthday, and I'm going to go ahead and use some balloons from Rose Colored Days. That flag is from Clever Girl Crafts, and then I'm using a script from Letters to Apollo to mark that I had a Plan With Me go live that day. And then that glitter label is to mark that I went shopping. I did kind of a bit of shopping. I went on a shopping spree pretty much after work, and I went to Lucky Brand and Lululemon, and those bags are from GP Sticker Studio as well. On to Tuesday, it was my cousin's birthday. I think I spelled his name wrong. Now that I'm looking at it, I did. I will fix that later. And then that birthday present icon is from Rose Colored Days too. I think it's from that same sheet. And then underneath that, I marked with a label and an icon from the kit that I went to the bank and I walked my dog. And those paw prints are from, oh, where are those from? I can't remember where those from. I will have it linked down below. I also did exercise that day. I went on a run. I did a lot that day, and I actually did it at night, which was really nice. And the exercise sticker is from GP Sticker Studio. In that half box, I marked that I watched the Sharks game. I watched Game 7, where they won against the Golden Knights, I believe. I think that's the game that was going on that day. And then we also bought couches that day too, so I wanted to mark that. Moving on to Wednesday, I did run and did an ab workout. This is when I started working out a lot. And then the girl is just from Fox and Cactus. And then I used another Clever Gal Crafts flag and a Letters to Apollo script to mark that my plan with me went live that day. After that, I marked that my boyfriend came home with a little emoji from Coffee Monsters Co. And then with a flag, from the kit that I ripped, I tried to fix it. I marked that we just had some cuddle time when he came home, which was really nice because I haven't seen him in like a week because he was off for like a business trip. And then I also got Chipotle for dinner that night. So that I love those little doodles from the Coffee Monsters Co. So that's everything for the first half. Moving on to Thursday, I marked that I took a super long nap with an emoji. And then I had to take my sister to school. She had like a late start day. I think they have like state testing, but for freshmen they don't do it, which is weird. I don't remember ever doing that when I was in high school, but yeah. So I had to drop her off at school because my dad was already asleep. So I couldn't take, or he couldn't take her, so I had to. And then I also marked that I washed my hair that day. I didn't have much going on that day because I just didn't do much. So whenever I don't have much going on, I just mark that I washed my hair. Moving to the bottom of Thursday, I marked that we had our mega camp event for work. It was just to get a whole bunch of people to sign up to come to our summer camp, and honestly, not a whole lot of people came. It was kind of expected. I don't know why they do this all the time, but we just had to work super late to go to it. So yeah, and then after that, me and my boyfriend had a date night, and I love the scripts from Scribble Prince Co., the ones that are written by Jessica or J. Crew Plans. Those are my favorite, and so I marked it with her script along with a Cheers, like the clinking glasses icon from the kit too. On to Friday. Friday was my boyfriend's birthday, so I marked that in a half box, and then with a sticker from Whimsical Cat Studio, which I love these stickers so much. And so I marked that, and then I also marked that I had a sore throat that day. I just wasn't really feeling well, and it was kind of bad because I felt bad because I couldn't really do anything, and my boyfriend was doing stuff too, so we didn't really get to hang out on his birthday, which I was really sad about. But we ended up figuring out later what to do. So that stick girl is from GP Sticker Studio. I think it's really cute, and I am glad I purchased those recently. I also had to go to Staples to return my Erin Condren planner. I talked about this if you plan with me back, that I purchased an old one just so I wouldn't have to buy the new one, but I'm going to suck it up and just deal with the new one. So I went to Staples to try to return it, and it was just this whole big mess, and so I ended up having to go to UPS to return it. So I marked that in that label with a paperclip icon. And then I also got a manicure right after work that day, and and then underneath that I'm marking that I went to Subway for lunch. It was kind of out of order, but that was the only way I could figure it out to make everything fit. So I just left it out of order. But I remember after I got my manicure, I came home and just passed out because I was just so tired and I had a sore throat. So I felt like I was getting sick, but I didn't end up getting sick. I felt much better on Saturday. So moving on to Saturday, I used a bow from GP Sticker Studio to mark that I slept in. I also did a bunch of laundry that day, so I'm using these laundry scripts from Piper Paper Company. These are just on regular matte paper. And so I used that to mark it with a glitter flag from the glitter sampler. And then I just put a piece of washi underneath just to cover that line, because I did do a lot that day, but I just wanted it to be in order. So I just put a washi there. Looking at it now, I don't know why I did that. But I also did a drop off at Goodwill. So I used a drop off script from Letters to Apollo. And then we had a date night, me and my boyfriend. We went to, where did we go? Oh, we went to Paisanos, which is in Midtown Sacramento. Super good. That's where we went on Thursday too. I didn't mark it, or I marked we had date night, but I didn't mark where we went. Highly recommend it. It's Italian food, so good. And then we also watched a movie that day, Into the Forest, which is on Netflix. It's kind of really long and slow and boring, but I ended up watching it by myself. I think he ended up doing work, but once I start a movie, I feel like I have to finish it. So don't recommend it. Ellen Page is in it, but it was okay. It was a good like background noise, I guess. And then this is the day I started How to Get Away with Murder. I didn't realize I marked it in my planner when I started it, and I had just finished it, I think last week or the week before, so less than 2 months I finished the whole thing. So that's what I'm marking with in that red little thing. Moving on to Sunday, we had a brunch date at Iron Horse Tavern, which is also in Midtown Sacramento. That is another great place to have brunch. Endless mimosas are amazing there. I also looked at apartments that day just on my phone on Zillow. I was just looking around, so I wanted to mark that because I think that was like the first day I actually was really looking. And then I took a nap too. We also went to Divine, which is a gelato place, and then we watched the Sharks game. And I used that Once More with Love icon, or hers aren't called emojis, the stickers from Once More with Love, and I love her hockey icons or hockey stickers. And then underneath that, we DoorDash BJ's and just had a night in. We didn't really do much. Whenever we go out in the morning, we usually stay in for the rest of the day just to relax and not, I don't know. It's a Sunday, so the next day I had to work super early. So yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching this week's plan with me. I will have everything linked down below. If you guys have any questions, just ask them down below in the comment section. Don't forget to follow my Instagram, which I will have linked down below as always. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe so you guys can see more videos coming up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I beat my video with my voiceover, so now I just kind of am talking. I'm gonna do a big overview after to show you guys exactly like how everything looks, and I'll do a wiggle, but I'm just gonna keep talking until this video is done. I have like 20 seconds left. Oh yeah, I'm putting the weekend banner down too, which I hardly ever do. But yeah, so here is how it all turned out. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.